student. Today we are discussing again chapter number 15, probability. It is second class of this chapter in which we will discuss today questions only. So we will discuss today questions beta. So see first question we will take on this topic, that is coin. Today first topic of discussion, that is called coin. Everyone knows that coin has two sides, that is called head and tail. Head and tail. Dear student, when we talk about coin, which consists of two sides, that is called head and tail, we will discuss questions on this topic today. The first question we have taken on one coin. So what is a sample space? When I will toss one coin, then possible outcome will come head or tail. It is a possible outcome of one coin. So it means how many total outcome? Total possible outcome. Total of possible outcomes will be 2. That is called head and tail. Now we will make different questions. Now we have to find probability of event. Event I am taking probability of head. So what is the formula? As I have told in the previous class, probability is called number of possible outcome. Number of possible outcomes upon total outcomes. Number of possible outcome upon total outcome. That is the formula of probability. Now when we talk about a head, so see here, only one head in the favor of one coin. The possible outcome will be 1, and we have to find total outcome, that is called 2 outcome, head and tail. So it is the probability of head. Similarly, when we have to find probability of tail, answer will become 1 by 2. So dear student, we have discussed only first topic in which we have throw one coin to find possible outcome. Now we have made the general formula to find possible outcome. See, general formula we will take for the coin. General formula to find outcomes. To find outcomes for coins, that we have taken 2 की power n. 2 की power n. When we will toss one coin, see, when we will toss one coin, we will use formula 2 की power n. It is 2 की power 1. If 2 की power 1 means 2. The 2 are the possible outcome whenever we will find the total outcome for the one coin. When we will take 2 coins, 2 की power 2 equal to 2 to the 4. 4 are the total possible outcome. These are the total possible outcomes. Similarly, when we will toss 3 coins, we can find the total outcome 2 की power 3, that is 2 into 2. 2 will come 3 times. Total outcome will be 8. Total outcome will come 8. So 8 are the possible outcomes. Total possible outcome for 3 coins. When we will study in higher classes like 10th, 11th, 12th, we also need 4 coins, 5 coins. When we toss one together, the 4 coins we can make 2 की power 4. 2 की power 4 means 2 multiply 4 times, that becomes 16. So 16 are the possible outcomes, total possible outcomes. So dear student, it is a general formula by which we can find the total possible outcome for the coins. Now question will be arise how to write the total possible outcome, how to write the sample space. Then we will use any experiment like maybe 1 coin, maybe 2 coin, maybe 3 coin and 4 coin in the general form. See, now suppose I am talking about 2 coin. In the 1 coin it is very simple to write sample space, head and tail. 1, see here, first I will write the sample space for 1 coin, that will be head comma tail. But when we talk about sample space for the 2 coins, that in this case it will be difficult to write and learn. So we have a simple method, 2 coin sample space. We have already learned. See here, when we will toss 1 coin, we will got 2 possible outcome. When we will toss 2 coin, 4 total possible outcome will come. So beta, whenever we have to write sample space for the 4 coin, we will in the mind we will half the total possible outcome. Half of 4, that is 2. So I will write 2 times head in a column. After that I will write 2 tails together. So what I have done, what plan I have to make to write a simple way to write the sample space. Total, how many total possible outcome? 4. So I will divide every time total outcome by 2. 4 divided by 2. It means I will write 2 head. After that I will write the 2 tail. Now in the second toss I will divide 2 by 2. Then 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail. A simple way to write the sample space for the 2 coins. So see, here I will write the commas. So it means when we will toss 2 coins, sample space will be head head, head tail, tail head and tail tail. In this case, no one coins will be repeated. So see here, 2 times head, in this time head 1 front and here head on the back. Now, how to write the sample space for the 3 coin and 4 coin? Similarly, this method. We follow this method to write and to understand sample space in a simple way. So see, when we talk about 3 coins, we will use same concept. It is general form 2 की power n. Now I will take 3 coins. So see here, sample space for 3 coins. Likewise, this we can also write for the 4 coin, 5 coin also. So see here, when we will toss 3 coins, it means 8 possible outcome will come. So what I have told, every time divide total outcome by 2. Half of 8, 4. So I will write in the curly bracket 4 times head. 4 times head together in the row. Then half remaining, 4 tail. 4 head, 4 tail. It means total outcome will be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I have done in the first step, we have to divide total outcome by 2. So it means 4 outcome will come, 4 head, 4 tail. Now I will divide the total 4 head by 2. Half of 4, 2. Then 2 head, 2 tail, 2 head, 2 tail. Now at the last, on the third toss, I will divide 2 by 1. So 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail. These are the possible outcome when we will toss 3 coins all together. So see, we will use commas here. See, count the total outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And no one toss will repeat here. Now, it was the simple method to understand or to write the sample space when we have given different coin for any class, not for 8 class, not for 9. This method you can use in higher classes also. Now, but we will solve some questions on these topic. Suppose I am taking 3 coin. I am tossing a 3 coin, and we have got sample space for this. So sample space is called total possible outcome for an experiment. Now we have to find probability of 2 heads. 2 heads. See the answer. We have to count how many times 2 head is coming. So see here, 1, 2, 2 head. 1 head here, 1 head here, 2. So I will circle this. 2 head, 2 head, 2 head. Here 2 head is coming, but here also 3 head is coming. 2 and 3. So we will not take in this solution. We will take only 2 head. Then probability of finding only 2 heads. The 2 heads coming exactly one case here, one case here, one case here. So it means we have 3 possible outcomes. 3 possible outcomes are coming in favor of us. The 3 are the number of favorable outcomes, and total will be 8. The answer will be 3 by 8. Now I will change the question for the same topic. We have to find probability of at least 2 heads. We can make different questions, but we have to think first, then we have to make questions. Now we have to find probability of at least 2 heads. So see, dear student, 2 head coming here, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Already we have found. At least means कम से कम 2 head होनी चाहिए. So see here, in the 3 head, for the first row there are 3 heads. It means 3 head coming after 2 heads. So we will count this also. We will add this outcome also. So how many outcome? Probability means number of favorable, number of possible outcome upon total. Total means will be same 8. Now see the favorable outcome. 2 heads are coming here at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 8. 4 to the 4, 4 to the 8. 1 by 2 is the probability of finding at least 2 heads. One question we can take more to understand this. Probability of all heads. Probability of 3 heads. Maybe 3 tails will be same. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Because 3 heads are coming only 1 time. So we will take favorable outcome will be 1 and total will be 8. Next question or next topic we will discuss today. So dear students, what we have done till now? We have discussed questions, we have discussed basic things of coin only. So what we have studied here, we have tossed different coin, 1 coin, 2 possible outcome were came. When we have tossed 2 coin, we have got 4 possible outcome. When we have tossed 3 coin, we have got 8 possible outcome. Similarly, that we can find another outcome also. Now we will take different topic, that is topic of dice. See here. Now we will discuss about the dice. Dice is also called die. So when we talk about die or dice, it consists of 6 faces. It consists of 6 faces. Like when we toss one die, we will call sample space. Sample space means total possible outcome. In a one die there are 6 faces. The possible outcome will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the possible outcome when we will toss one die. That is also called dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are the possible outcome. So we have also made a general formula. To find total outcome. To find total outcomes, possible outcomes, that will be 6 to the power n. Because when we will toss first die, only one die, we have got 6 outcomes. So 6 to the power n. So dear student, first we will see the how to find total possible outcomes. How to find total possible outcome for different dice. When we talk about different dice, the first dice I will take one die. So see, one die is n equal to 1. So 6 to the power 1 equal to 6. When we talk about two dice, 6 to the power 2. 6 to the power 2 means 6 multiplied 2 times. 6 is 36. Then we will toss 3 dice together. What are the possible outcomes? 6 to the power 3, 2, 1, 6. Like that we can find total possible outcome of any dice. When we will toss one die, we have got total possible outcome 6. When we will toss two dice, we have got possible outcome of that will be 36. Or when we will toss 3 dice for the higher classes, we will get total possible outcome 216. Now we have to write the sample space for this. To see here, for the one dice we have already written. So first we will discuss question of one dice, then we will toss one dice for experiment, then for the second. So I will make the different questions here. We have to find probability of less than 3. Probability less than 3. So dear student, what I have spoken, probability less than 3. So which number I have taken? 3. So we have to find probability less than 3. Less than 3 means numbers we have to take less than 3. So how many number less than 3? Only 2 number, 1 and 2. So what is the formula probability again? Number of favorable outcome upon total outcome. So see, number of favorable outcome will be 2 and possible will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 by 6, 2 1 are 2, 2 3 are 6, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the probability of number less than 3. Now we have to find another question I will take. Second question I will take for the dice, that will be probability of prime number. Probability of prime number. It means when we will toss a die, we always got 6 total possible outcome. But here we have to find probability of prime number. So see, first we have to understand or we have to learn what are the prime number. So everyone knows that prime number are those number which divide by itself and other than 1. So we will not count 1 for a prime number. So which are the prime number here? P is prime, 2 is the prime number, 3 is the prime number and 5 is the prime number. So what I have told you, prime number are those number other than 1 and divide by itself. So see here, 2, 3, 5, 3 numbers which are prime. So but we will write number of favorable outcome 3 and total will be 6, always one dice. So answer will be 3 to 3, 3 to 6, 1 by 2 is the probability. Like this we can find probability of any question related to one dice, that is called single dice. Now we will discuss some questions based on 2 dice. To solve question on 2 dice, first we have to have these things. I hope you have written. So see here, I hope you have learned when we will close two dice, we have got total of possible outcome will be 36. So see here how to write sample space. Sample space for the 36 possible outcome. We have to use big curly bracket. When we will toss one dice, one will come. Similarly, when we will toss two dice together, so on the second phase, one can become. So it means first possible outcome for two dice will be 1 1. Then again one can be happen on the one phase and second two can become on the second phase. Like this, I will keep constant first phase as 1 1 and second phase I will write continuously counting 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1 6. So in the first row we have got 6 possible outcomes. When we will keep first phase as a constant 1 1 and second phase numbers can be changed. Now in the second row I will keep 2 as a constant and second same I will change the second phase 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 6. Then 3 1 3 2 3 3 3 4 3 5 3 6. Like 4 can become on first phase 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4 4 5 4 6 5 1 5 2 5 3 5 4 5 5 5 6. Last row will be 6 1 2 6 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4 6 5 6 6. So dear student, these are the possible outcomes whenever we will toss two dice for any class. So see in the first row 1 1 1 2 1 6 2 1 2 2 6 3 1 2 3 6 4 1 2 4 6 5 1 2 5 6 and 6 1 2 6 6. It's a simple way to write the total possible outcome for a two dice. Now we will make the questions based on this topic. First question: probability of getting doublet on both faces. On doublet on both faces. So see, what is the formula? Total number of possible outcome upon a total number of favorable. Sorry, doublet means same number on the both faces. So see, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. So these are called doublet. When we put those two dice together, so how many numbers are there? How many total possible are coming? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 are the possible outcome and total will be same. That is 36 for a two dice. So 6 1 is 6. 6 is 36. 1 by 6. Like this we can make any questions. Second question we are making: probability of getting a sum of 3 on both faces. Getting a sum of 3 on both faces. So see, count the sum. Which numbers are giving sum 3? So see here, when I will add 1 plus 1, it will give 2. It will not give 3. So 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 1 3 and 2 plus 1 3. It means this outcome and this is giving 3 only. So 1 plus 2 3 and 2 plus 1 3. So there are only two possible outcomes which are giving 3 as a sum on both faces, and here 36 will be same. So 2 1 is 2, 18 2 is 36, 1 by 18. 1 by 18 is the probability. Like this we can make different questions to understand, and we can practice from the different book also. Now we will discuss very interesting topic of this chapter, that is called playing cards. I hope you have understand and you have note down in the notebook also. So we will discuss now last topic of this chapter, that is playing cards. Playing cards you have seen in the home, on the mobiles, like a game you are playing on the laptop also. So we are discussing very interesting topic now, that is playing cards. As everyone knows, playing card consists of 52 cards. 52 cards. So, as we know that playing card consists of 52 cards. Now these 52 cards are divided into 4 parts. Divide into 4 parts. And 4 parts are also called suits. Divided into 4 suits. Name of these are heart, diamond, club, and last, that is spade. So listen dear student, a playing card which consists of 52 cards is divided into 4 parts, or in other words we can say that 4 suits, that is heart, diamond, club and spade. Now each suit or each part has 52 divided by 4. 13 for the 52. Each suit has 13 cards. It means we have 13 heart, 13 diamond, 13 club, 13 spade. 13. So when we talk about deck of cards, it consists of 13 heart, 13 diamond, 13 club and 13 spade. Now these suits are divided into 2 colors also. 2 colors. That is called red and black. Or in other words, we can say that half cards are red and half are black, and meaning half are black. So half cards are red and half are black. It means from 52, 26 black and 26 red. But when we study these cards, we have to also identify which cards are of red color and which are black color. So see here, these first 2 cards, that is heart and diamond, are of red color. And these last 2, that is called club and spade, are of black color. So dear student, now see, till what we have studied. We have discussed different type of cards. We have learned total number of cards, and then we have learned that cards of two colors. That is one is red color and one is black color. Red color cards are names are heart and diamond, and black color cards name are club and spade. Now, when we talk about these 52 cards, there are also a card number. So see here. Now we will discuss what card number. When we talk about card numbers, we have total card number 1 to 13. 1 to 13 are the card numbers given on the cards always. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These are the card numbers. But when we see on the practically on the card, one is not called one card, that is called ace. We have given particular name, that is called ace cards. Second को two card बोलते हैं, third को third, fourth को fourth. Similarly, 11 card number 11 is called jack. Give a particular name, that is called jack. 12 card number, that is called queen, and 13 that is called king card. So when we talk about numbers, so I have told you counting will be given on cards 1 to 13. Particular name given on card number 11, that is called jack, queen and king, and first card name is ace. When we talk about these three cards, last three cards, that is also called face cards. Face cards are those cards which have a pictures, जिनके ऊपर पिक्चर ड्रॉ होती है, that is called face card. और when we talk about these card numbers, each card consists of 4 different suits. That is called, it consists of 4. Each card consists of 4 different suits, and name of that is heart, diamond, club and spade. It means in the king we have one heart, one club, one diamond, one spade. Similarly, all card has 4 cards of different suits. Now we will discuss some questions on these. For that we have to run the blackboard. Again, I hope you have written. Write fast. Now we will discuss questions. On the cards. First question I will take. A card is drawn from well shuffled. What is the question? A card is drawn from well shuffled deck of cards of 52 cards. Probability of ace card. Ace cards. So which card is called ace card? See here, first card number 1 is called ace card. So how many cards in the ace? Ace consists of 4 different suits, that is diamond, club, heart, spade. It has 4 cards. So 4 by 52. Total possible outcome will be 52. Then we talk about probability of face cards. So see here, probability of face card. These are called face card. Jack, queen, king. So again jack means card number 11 consists of 4 cards, 4, 4, 8, 4, 12. So face card we have 12 by 52. We can also divide this also. We can divide all these numbers also. Now when we talk about the owner's card. That is some different thing for you. Owner's card. Owner's card are those which consist of face plus ace card, which have all naming fixed name card number, that is ace plus 3 face. So 12 plus 4, 16. 16 by 52 are the owner's card. Like this we can find different questions. We can observe, we can find, we can study from different books. Like we will take 1-2 questions more. probability of 10 of black suit. 10 of black suit. So what I told you, there are half cards which are red and half which are black. But when we talk about probability 10 of black suit, so 10 means card number 10, which has a 4 card, total 4 card. And how many favorable? From the 4 card, 2 will be red and 2 will be black. So it means 2 by 52. 2 by 52. Because we are talking here about black suits, black color in the 10. We can divide these all fractions also. But whenever you have to write in the paper, you have to divide. Next question I will take probability of diamond card. Diamond cards. So dear student, very interesting question. See, probability of diamond card. I have not written any particular name. The probability of 13 means king of diamond. I have written only probability of diamond card. So I have told you total 13 diamond cards are in the deck of cards. 13 by 52. That is the solution. Next question we will take probability of red cards or kings. Probability of red cards. So red card we have discussed. How many red cards? 26 are the red cards total. When we talk about red cards, see here. Red cards means 26. And king cards are 4. Everyone knows that. Or you have learned, I hope. So when we talk about red cards, there are 26 red cards. And how many king cards? 4 are the king cards. But here we have to find probability of red card or king card. Means red or king. But when we talk about red card consists of king also. We have to include 2 kings from 4 kings. So it means we will add first 26 plus 4. 30 will be the total cards. Total outcome will be 30, which consists of red and king. But these red cards consisting of 2 king also. So we will subtract 2. So 30 minus 2, 28. 28 are the favorable outcome, the possible outcome of 152. We can divide these numbers also. So dear student, we have finished very interesting, very important topic of every class. You can study this topic in 6th class, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th also. Last question I will take from my side. Now we will take different question. Now I will take different question. See, if we have given last question, if probability of event equal to 0.15, find probability of not event. So what I have told, solution, we know that for the complementary event, when I have told the basics, you have learned what are the complementary event. Means probability of happening the event and not happening the event will be 1. Sum of probability. The probability of event plus probability of not event equal to 1. Here we have to find probability of not event equal to 1 plus those 2 minus PE. That is 1 minus 0.15. Because probability of event is 0.15. Now we will subtract like this. After 1 we can use decimal point. decimal point 0.15. We will take 1. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 1, 8. 0.85. 0.85 is the probability of not an event. Then we have given probability of an event. So what I have told, I will repeat again. Some important fact of probability. Probability will always lie between. Probability of event will lie between. Or it can be 0, more than 0, and less than 1, and can be 1. So it is a range of probability. Probability can be 0, probability can be 1, probability will lie always 0 and 1. Probability will never come in negative. Yes, dear student, I hope you have understand. Very interesting topic of this chapter, that is probability. That is a very interesting topic of mathematics. Thanks for the today class.